Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Jennifer with Scissorsandlove, and today I'm going to show you how to make this awesome birthday card with a very cool Eclipse technique. Let's jump in and I'll show you everything you need to make today's project. Of course, as always, all the materials you'll need will be listed in the description below, along with a link to my blog where you can find the measurements and the instructions. You ready to start? Okay, so we're not going to need a whole lot to start today. We're going to need a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. We're going to need 3 mats. I'm going to use a lemon lime twist measuring 4 inches by 5 1/4, a piece of berry burst measuring 3 3/4 inch by 5, and a piece of whisper white cardstock measuring 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Now this is completely optional. I like to make matching envelopes for my cards, so if you want to follow along at the end, you're going to need an envelope to fit your card. Now today I'm going to be using the Sale-A-Bration Amazing You stamps. I'll be using the R Simply and this cool sunburst stamp. And I'll also be using the Celebrate You Thinlets die, Amazing, and the U from the set. You can get these free with Sale-A-Bration with a qualifying order, but if you're going to do that, you need to hurry because Sale-A-Bration does end on March 31st. Why don't we get started by doing some stamping? Since I know I'm going to be using these dies, I want to put them onto my white panel where I know I'm going to want my pop-ups later. So I'm just going to put these here, and I'm going to pull out my sentiment stamp. And I'm going to ink this up in Berry Burst. Alright, I'm going to put this right here in the middle. And I'm going to ink my Sunburst in Lemon Lime Twist. And basically I'm just going to stamp everywhere to make a background paper of this white mat. Alright, I think that'll do it. I think I'm happy with that. Now, to make the Eclipse part of this, what we're going to do is we're going to take the 2 dies and run it through the Big Shot, and we're going to cut from here and here. Now, I'll give you a tip. On the back here, I have put a piece of double-sided adhesive sheet, and it covers the entire back. And the reason I did that is because if you'll notice, this die makes a fairly intricate cut. See these little sections right here? And they could be really difficult to glue down. When I cut it out of a piece of paper that has the backing on it, it'll already have adhesive. Okay, so I have run my dies through my Big Shot, and what they did was they cut out the U and the Amazing. So all I'm going to do is pop these little center sections out, and I'm going to save the Amazing and the U and this center section of the O. Now what I also did off camera was cut out 2 more Amazings and 2 more U's out of Berry Burst paper to match our mat. And what I'm going to do is attach my stamped Amazing to the top of the Berry Burst and etc. with the U, and it gives it depth and dimension. So now I'm going to remove the backing from this Amazing, and I'm going to glue it down to this one, and I'll do the same thing with the U. See, there's that backer paper. So I'm going to grab a pair of tweezers, and you really, with this adhesive paper, you really only get one shot at getting this Alright, now I have a 3-layer U. See that it's got the berry burst on the back. And I have a 3-layer Amazing. So what I'm going to do is peel the backing, I'm going to peel the rest of the backing off of this, and I'm going to start sticking my mats together. Another reason that the adhesive backing is super helpful on this panel is sometimes these little sections here, see where they're kind of popping up right there? The extra adhesive really keeps them stuck down, and that's super helpful for the next part of our project. So I'm going to get all these mats put together and I'll be right back. Alright, as you can see, I've got all my mats adhered down to my card base. And the only thing I don't have glued down are these words that I cut out earlier with my Big Shot. What I'm going to do with these is first I'm going to place them where I want them to be right here, because we're actually going to fit them back into the card like a puzzle, okay? So I'm going to put my pieces right here. And these center pieces that I hope I told you to save, I actually accidentally threw one away, but that's okay. These center pieces, what I'm going to do is take the backing off and I'm going to glue them down into their big spot. So I'm going to pop that center in right there, pull this word out. So I'm going to do the same thing with all of the center pieces of the A's and the Z and the G, and I'll be right back. Alright, I have my center pieces down. Now I'm going to grab some mini dimensionals and I'm going to pop a few onto the back of this word and this word. I think I'm going to have to cut that in half to make a super mini. Alright, now that I have these minis on the backs of both of my words, I'm going to go ahead and peel off the backer and then fit these words back into their spots, and those dimensionals will make them pop up, and then they'll start to look like they're eclipsing the rest of the card. I'm going to fit that in just like a puzzle piece. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the U, and the hard part's done. Well, check that out. Can you see the dimension now that we have our dimensionals? Haha, dimensionals. I think I'm going to put one more mini just under here though, because that seems kind of flimsy to me. There we go. Now all that's left to do is to embellish, if you like. I think I'm going to get some crystals and maybe a little bit of Wink of Stella. Be right back. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm going to throw some Wink of Stella on these letters just to kind of give them some pizzazz. If you don't have Wink of Stella in your arsenal, you are missing out. This stuff is awesome. What it is just, and it does come in different colors, but this one I'm using right now is just a clear liquid with glitter in it, so it gives things just the smallest bit of shimmer. It's a tiny trick, but it packs a lot of punch, I'll tell you what. So I'm just going to paint these letters here. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick up that glimmer. It really is gorgeous in person. And I think I'm also going to do just the inside edges of these bursts. I do love this sunburst stamp. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I think there's a lot of things that can be done with it. I could definitely see kind of a Chinese, or, well, I shouldn't say Chinese, but definitely an Oriental feel, or a themed card with it. I think it would be fun to incorporate this sunburst stamp with the Party Pandas. I think I'll try that in a little bit. Okay, so definitely want to go with some crystals here. Give it a little bling. Where should I put this? Let's put one right in the center here. Oh, it doesn't want to be picked up today. There we go, right in the center. And I think I'll do trios on these ends here. Now you could add more to this, but if you've been watching me at all, you know I'm typically a less is more kind of girl. So I'm actually going to leave this as is. But let me show you a little optional thing that I like to do with my envelopes. I told you at the beginning of the video that I like to have matching envelopes for the cards that I give out. So let me show you how I'm going to stamp the envelope to match our card. Alright, I have my Lemon Lime Twist Classic Stampin' Pad. This is, of course, one of the in colors for 2017 through 2019. And I have pulled back out my Sunburst stamp. Since I stamped this Sunburst on the face of the card with the Lemon Lime Twist, I'm going to turn around and use that same color to decorate my envelope. What I'm going to do is take my stamp and just press it onto my envelope. And it's semi-random, but not completely. You know, everybody says random and then we all put thought into it. I'm also going to stamp the bottom section of the front of my envelope. And you see how I've got some spots up here at the very top? Don't worry about that, because it'll just make for a neat focal point when you go to send out your card. And I'm going to just stamp the bottom edges here. And there we go. So let me pull out the card we just made and the sample card, and I'll show them to you together. So here we have the card we just made, which is in Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst with You Are Simply Amazing, and its matching envelope. And now here's the original in a completely different color scheme. We have Powder Pink and Tranquil Tide, and its matching envelope with flowers. Now the flower stamp came from the March Paper Pumpkin Kit, but otherwise everything else came from the 2 Sale-A-Bration kits. And those are called Amazing You, and of course you can get them free with a qualifying purchase up until March 31st at midnight. Now, if you've got a purchase you want to get in there and you want to take advantage of Sale-A-Bration, I suggest you do it quickly because we are about out of time. But here we go. This is our completed project. I hope you guys liked it. And if you did like it and you'd like to see more like these, please subscribe. Hey, bring somebody with you. More the merrier. And listen, if you're not already working with a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to work with you and show you how to make these amazing cards in person. If you'd even just like a catalog, let me know. I'd be more than happy to send you one. There's a Contact Me link down below in the description. Just click that, let me know you need something, and I'll get right back to you. Well, we're all set, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope to see you soon. Bye!